You know what should really piss you off as a person? Anything you're doing, these girls are out here showing tits and ass, and there's people out here. Hey, let me be the first to tell you. I'm not making a judgment. I'm just telling you where I've been. I used to be that man-ho that would chase after them women. But you know what's crazy? It's like, what are you missing inside of you? What hole is being filled? What hole, like the hole that's in you is sleeping around going to get it? No. What are you trying? Like, I don't understand. Like, what are you trying to deal? What are you trying to do? Where, like, it doesn't make sense to me. These ladies can go out here and beef over a bop house and this and that and this and that. There's doctors that didn't save a 4-month-old baby today. They got to go home to that. There's firefighters that their friend didn't get out of that fire today. And they got to go home and their family and live with that PTSD. There's police officers that had to shoot or found a dead body or went through this, that. I mean, God knows what they go through. God knows. Instead of taking all that money and buying these big houses to boost yourself and how many people you slept with. And believe me when I tell you, I used to be the biggest man-ho. I was one. I was him. I used to sleep around because I was empty also. I was trying to feel something that I didn't understand, but through that I don't. Again, it should really make you mad that these ladies are out here beefing over a bop house and this house and that. That's all I see on the internet. It's crazy to me. Like, go give that money to a family that's in need. Go give that to a homeless person instead of, because I got bigger tits and ass, or I got this, or I got that. Man, y'all should be. I'm just saying, like, it should drive y'all crazy how these people can get on here and live a better life than you, and you go wake up every day at 4 a.m. and go dig ditches, but this bitch is over here showing her titties, making $4 million, whatever. I think Sophie Ray made like $50 million or $20 million or some crazy shit in a year. It should drive you crazy because you got to wake up and you got to go dig a ditch every day in the cold ass weather, in the rain, hail, sleet, snow. It don't matter whether it's 100 degrees outside or whether it's negative 100 degrees outside. And this lady's over here making $4 million. And you know what's even crazier? You're probably paying into whatever this lady is doing because you're like, oh, let me see that little punani. And it's like, no. And try again. I'm not knocking. I used to be that person, man. You see this face is beautiful. I mean this wholeheartedly. I would be out there. I'm telling you, I used to sleep with women like that too. Because I'd be like, bitch, I'm going to take you home. I'm going to fuck you and I'm never going to call you again. I'm going to break your motherfucking heart. And I would too. Because, boy, I'm not going to go there. But I'm just saying, it should frustrate you to a point where that police officer, that firefighter, that whatever, that doctor, that nurse, that those people that ain't making money, and this lady's online making $4 million a year, making your salary in a month, in 30 days, in 3 days, whatever that situation is. That should really piss you off. That should wake you up, and that should let you know that you are built for so much more than what, I mean, how these people can go out here and be this successful. Number one, it shows how fucked up the world is. I just want to say this. Because I ain't never purchased no website like that. I ain't like that. If I wanted to go get strange, girl, I just go to a bar. I go pick them up and go talk to them. What, like, what's up with it, girl? What you trying to do? You trying to go home? You like plumbers with little wieners? I'm just saying. There's all, like, I would never get on these websites. And there's people that do. And the fact that she's living better than that doctor, that lawyer, shit, even your pastor living better than them, and it's not about money, and you know, like, I don't know, like, they should not be living better and making, I think I was watching the thing that, like, Sophie Rain made, what is it, like $4 million in a month. For what? That should be going to God. That should be going to the church. That $4 million, you know what that $4 million could do, where it could go, how much it could help? Like a homeless shelter. Or what about a family in need? Or what about that police officer that just lost his job? Or what about that construction worker that just fell off, that's out for a year because of whatever, he broke his arm, leg, whatever that circumstance may be. Instead of buying these houses and doing all this, and it's great, you spend your money how you want to, but at the end of the day, you're doing this and you're doing that. Why don't you go give back? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying you're not doing that, but I'm just saying, like, you don't need a huge $20 million business buys you whatever you want. You have all the money in the world. You don't need no more. And that's just a fact. And that's a big like stipulation. That's a big business. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, you already have enough money. Why don't you go out there and actually make a difference? And I would even go this direction for you. I would turn from that and turn to Jesus. Because it's crazy to me how these people live. But, I mean, you do whatever you want to do. I'm not here to judge nobody. Again, I used to be that person. I used to be the person that would run out and go get all these girls, man. You can ask my parents. You can ask anybody that was around me. I'm beautiful, and that's just the way God made me. But I don't want to be that person anymore. Because it's like, what hole am I trying to fill? You know what I'm saying? You have to look down deep inside yourself and say, all right, why am I like this? Why am I doing this? Am I just jumping on a trend? Is this what God wants from me? Or is this that? Is that this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to me. Y'all should be pissed off that these girls can get on here online and have beef over whose house is bigger. And there's freaking kids in Africa starving. And there's a pastor that's trying to get a church going and ain't got the money. Ooh, excuse me. And there's a homeless man out there that ain't got no food, and it's cold outside right now, and they can't keep themselves warm. That should piss you off. And you can make money however you want to. We live in a world it's crazy. But I'm just saying, like, there's so many other purposes that we could be sitting here and fighting over who's got the best punani and best titties. Like, who cares? That shit don't matter. None of that matters. You ain't going to be like that in front of Jesus. I'm going to tell you that right now, because we all going to have to hold up to the sins that we have. And trust me when I tell you, I ain't perfect. I've made a bunch of them. But, like, let me be the first to say, you will pay for all that. You will answer to that one day. And I'm just saying, like, turn from your ways. Turn from that, because God don't want that for you. God don't want you out here flashing your finger banging yourself and doing that. God don't want that for you. What you doing, girl? Like, what are you doing, girl? You are a goddess. Step in your power, and I don't mean get naked to do so, but welcome to my TED Talk. Hope you have a great day today.